Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 311 narrated Aisha, one of the mothers of the faithful believers, that is the wives of the Prophet, did itikaf while she was having bleeding in between her periods. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 312 narrated Aisha, none of us had more than a single garment, and we used to have our menses while wearing it. Whenever it got soiled with blood of menses, we used to apply saliva to the blood spot and rub off the blood with our nails. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 313 narrated single quote Adiyya, we were forbidden to mourn for a dead person for more than 3 days except in the case of a husband for whom mourning was allowed for 4 months and 10 days. During that time, we were not allowed to put kohl, antimony powder, in our eyes or to use perfumes or to put on colored clothes except a dress made of asr, a kind of Yemen cloth, very coarse and rough. We were allowed very light perfumes at the time of taking a bath after menses, and also we were forbidden to go with the funeral procession. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 314 narrated Aisha, a woman asked the Prophet about the bath which is taken after finishing from the menses. The Prophet told her what to do and said, purify yourself with a piece of cloth scented with musk. The woman asked, how shall I purify myself with it? He said, Subhanallah. Purify yourself with it. I pulled her to myself and said, rub the place soiled with blood with it. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 315 narrated Aisha, an Ansari woman asked the Prophet how to take a bath after finishing from the menses. He replied, take a piece of cloth perfumed with musk and clean the private parts with it thrice. The Prophet felt shy and turned his face. So I pulled her to me and told her what the Prophet meant. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 316 narrated Aisha, in the last Hajj of Allah's Messenger, I assumed the ihram for Hajj along with Allah Apostle. I was one of those who intended to perform Hajj and Umrah and did not take the hadi animal for sacrifice with me. I got my menses and was not clean till the night of Arafat. I said, O Allah's Apostle, it is the night of the day of Arafat, and I intended to perform the Hajj with Umrah. Allah's Messenger told me to undo my hair and comb it and to postpone the Umrah. I did the same and completed the Hajj. On the night of Al-Hasbah, that is place outside Mecca, where the pilgrims go after finishing all the ceremonies of Hajj at Mina, the Prophet, ordered Abdurrahman, Aisha's brother, to take me to At-Tanim to assume the ihram for Umrah in lieu of that of Hajj at Tamtu, which I had intended to perform. Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 317 narrated Aisha, on the first of Dhul-Hijjah we set out with the intention of performing Hajj. Allah's Messenger said, anyone who likes to assume the ihram for Umrah he can do so. Had I not brought the hadi with me, I would have assumed the ihram for Umrah. Some of us assumed the ihram for Umrah while the others assumed the ihram for Hajj. I was one of those who assumed the ihram for Umrah. I got menses and kept on menstruating until the day of Arafat and complained of that to the Prophet. He told me to postpone my Umrah, undo and comb my hair, and to assume the ihram of Hajj, and I did so. On the night of Hasbah, he sent my brother Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr with me to At-Tanim, where I assumed the ihram for Umrah in lieu of the previous one. Hisham said, for that Umrah, no hadi, fasting ihrams were required.
Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 318 narrated Anas bin Malik, the Prophet said, at every womb Allah appoints an angel who says, O Lord. A drop of semen, O Lord. A clot, O Lord. A little lump of flesh. Then if Allah wishes to complete its creation, the angel asks, O Lord, will it be a male or female, a wretched or a blessed, and how much will his provision be? And what will his age be? So all that is written while the child is still in the mother's womb.
Sahieh Eal-Bukhari 319 narrated Urwa, Aisha said, we set out with the Prophet in his last Hajj. Some of us intended to perform Umrah while others Hajj. When we reached Mecca, Allah's Messenger said, those who had assumed the ihram for Umrah and had not brought the hadi should finish his ihram, and whoever had assumed the ihram for Umrah and brought the hadi should not finish the ihram till he has slaughtered his hadi, and whoever had assumed the ihram for Hajj should complete his Hajj. Aisha further said, I got my periods, menses, and kept on menstruating till the day of Arafat, and I had assumed the ihram for Umrah only, Tamtu. The Prophet ordered me to undo and comb my head hair and assume the ihram for Hajj only and leave the Umrah. I did the same till I completed the Hajj. Then the Prophet sent Abdurrahman bin Abi Bakr with me and ordered me to perform Umrah from At-Tan'im in lieu of the missed Umrah. Sahih Al-Bukhari 320 narrated Aisha, Fatima bint Abi Hubaysh used to have bleeding in between the periods, so she asked the Prophet about it. He replied, "The bleeding is from a blood vessel and not the menses. So give up the prayers. When the real menses begins and when it has finished, take a bath and start praying."